everyone! It's me, Lisa, and today we are tackling a very important topic, which is how can you stay motivated to write after NaNoWriMo? I know that not everyone does NaNoWriMo, but NaNoWriMo, for me at least and for many writers, was a very good and engaging project that helps you to get your stuff done. People have written their first novel or one of their many novels and have been able to dedicate a lot of time to writing in November, helping them to get through to reach their writing dream. So I did it for myself this year, but in mine it was a bit more academically focused. So my main project to finish completely, which is something that you shouldn't do in NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo should write the total of the 50,000 words. But for me, I had two deadlines. So I wrote a 1,500 words essay and a 3,000 word essay. I handed that in, and then in 1 week I wrote my 6,000 word dissertation. I wrote it almost of 7,000 words. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm now sketching down some little details of editing and stuff that I will go into January, because January will be the first month that I will actually be able to focus on that fully, because this month for me is another deadline month. The deadlines will be at the beginning of January, but this month is the month of preparation for those deadlines. So I will have to write a 3,000 and 3,500 words essay for my two subjects that will be over in about 2 weeks. It's very exciting and I'm very, very happy. I will go away from England on the 11th. So excited about that. But what is important about all of this is that I have come up with some little things that we can do to keep motivated. So without any further ado, let's dive into it. First thing that you can do in December is to give yourself a new space to be creative. You're done with your NaNoWriMo project, ideally, and if you've not done NaNoWriMo, I think that another smart thing to do in any case would be to start a new writing project in December, just to keep your mind off of your old project. Whatever was written, to let it set for a bit and then get back to it maybe in January or February, or even after a longer time if what you've written was a full novel that obviously requires some detachment to be able to see it in a more objective way. So I fully think that that would be a really, really strong thing to do that would motivate your creativity without giving you so much expectation, because you can write that without having any intention to publish it at all. And I think this is great because it gives you freedom, creative freedom to do whatever you want to do and write whatever you want to write. At the end, will you be able to publish it? Yeah, sure, if you want, but it's not mandatory, as it wasn't for NaNoWriMo. But NaNoWriMo is a more ambitious project, something that has a high word count and that people have to keep up with. But here in December, we are being more chill, we are enjoying the holidays, we are finding new inspiration, and I think that would be great to start a new writing project. I also think that to do that, the past video that I did is ideal. I will link it up here. It was a video about the snowball outlining method. I will get in more outlining methods in the following weeks, but that one was the first one, and it's very, very good because it starts from a very small sentence, and from that sentence it develops the whole idea through to pages and pages, and you will have at the end of the 8 steps process a full-on plan for your novel or new writing project. I really suggest you check that out because I think it's genius to especially people that want to start writing a new project. Then technique number 2 to stay motivated, I think, is to give yourself another goal for December. December is a month that, in my opinion, is a new chapter compared to NaNoWriMo, and it can really give you the possibility to set yourself another goal that is not as ambitious as NaNoWriMo is. For example, I set for myself for the moment in my NaNoWriMo profile, that I will link down below in the NaNoWriMo website, a 10,000 words count. I would think that I will upgrade it to 1,500 word count because I will need to write those essays, and I think 10,000 is not long enough for what I have to do. But in general, I think that being a bit more gentle with yourself will keep you motivated, will give you something to aim for, but will not be as ambitious, and will be able to give you some relaxed time, some time to dedicate to your writing without being so much under pressure. Then step number 3 would be to actually take a break, in a literal sense, to dedicate some days to actually be very mindful and think about yourself and what you want and need to do for your health and well-being. A thing that I personally did was, for example, bake some things. I know it doesn't look great, but they are actually mini cinnamon rolls that I took from a recipe that was actually meant to give me some cinnamon rolls cupcakes, but I actually made a single roll that I cut in pieces, and that I think is really great, and I'm fully enjoying that. And I also want to bake more, dedicate more time to mindfully regaining control over my hectic life in this month. And I think that relaxing fully can also come in the form of yoga, exercise, going outside, simply doing something that is pleasurable for you. And I think that even putting on makeup for me gives me the motivation to keep going and doing something different. Another thing that you can do to keep yourself motivated would be to go back to your writing files and arrange them, because I think that that would give you the perspective of seeing how much you've done in the past month. It's kind of going through the goal setting process that we go through at the end of the year, seeing, oh my god, how much have I achieved, how much am I to achieve still. And that with writing will literally give you the possibility to see from an objective perspective how much you've written, how much you've done during the month of November, or the past months if you want to count them in, and will give you the possibility to be grateful for all you have done. I think that these are the main fundamental points. Also, point number 5, establishing a solid routine was the point of NaNoWriMo, to get you into a writing routine, to be able to sit down and get writing. And I think that that benefit can be brought forward in December, giving you the possibility to keep going with that beautiful habit. Writing something that can be for a blog or for whatever project you might be into, just doing it every single day or most days can really help you to stay motivated and to keep writing without massive expectations for yourself. I really hope that all of these methods helped you in some way to find the motivation to keep writing. And if you are motivated by these methods and want to try some out, please write down in the comments below which ones you want to try. Subscribe to the channel and check out the post linked to this video so that you won't miss out on any other posts that I post on my blog. Subscribe to the emailing list there and we can become friends and build a beautiful writing community. Also, if you want to share what you wrote in NaNoWriMo, share it with me in the comments down below. I'm so curious about it. I want to see what you were up to. I love you guys and I hope that you found some value in the video, and if you did, give it a like and we will see each other in the next one.